Throughout the entirety of the Passion narrative, Jesus remains in total control. At any moment, Jesus could have changed the entirety of what transpires, and he remains in complete and utter control. He remains in control with his eyes set firmly on the purpose and the mission. His mission is fixed on his cross. His gaze is set on the salvation that he is to accomplish, and he does not falter. Hanging on the cross, dying the most agonizing death humanly possible. You know the word in English, excruciating, right? We talk about pain that is excruciating pain. It's actually a Latin word, it's not English. Ex crucio, ex meaning from, crucio, the cross. And excruciating, it is literally the pain that is caused by crucifixion, which is scientifically the worst pain a human body can inflict upon itself, or have inflicted upon it. And specifically, the Romans coined this term, ex crucio, for a specific moment of hanging. That when the person who is being crucified allows his weight to sink, he can't breathe, because this position pulls on the diaphragm such that the diaphragm can't flex, and therefore you can't draw breath in. But to stand on your feet, on the nail in your feet, is to rip your own flesh, or to pull on your wrists is to rip your own flesh. And the word excruciating, or ex crucio, is the precise moment in between letting go of pulling yourself up and your diaphragm being pulled so that you suffocate. And it's that moment of in between hanging and pulling that the word excruciating means. That worst pain that a human body can have inflicted upon it, Jesus hangs ex crucio from the cross and says, "Woman, behold your son." Making sure that his mother will be taken care of after his death. In the ancient world, a woman who is a widow, and St. Joseph has died by now, and a woman whose son has died is destitute. A woman who has neither a husband nor a son nor a father in the ancient world is destitute. She is homeless, she has no source of income, she has no governmental rights, she's alone, and she would be abandoned. And yet, in that moment of the utmost agony that humanity can experience, that ex crucio from the cross, "Woman, behold your son. Son, behold your mother." Because it's from the cross that Jesus saves us. It's from the cross that we are made free. It's from the cross that Jesus assures us of the goodness that he has achieved and the salvation he has won for us. It is from the cross that he gives his church everything that she will need for the entirety of the rest of time. And it is from the cross that he provides for us. It is from the cross, it is excruciating, his love for us. Love, authentic love, is excruciating. Because authentic love is the rending of my heart for the person or the people that I love. Authentic love is experiencing my heart torn because I cannot do enough for the person who is the object of my love. The heights of love, the excruciating love that we are called to, is when I gaze upon the beloved and I have nothing left to give. With my eyes fixed on the purpose and on the mission. The mission is the salvation of my beloved. My mission and my purpose is the salvation of those whom I love. The mission and the purpose of marriage, of parenthood, is the salvation of the beloveds. The mission of the priesthood is the salvation of his beloveds. And the yearning, the pining, and the excruciating pain that is born of desiring what is good for another, desiring their entry into paradise, is excruciating for one purpose only. I can't achieve it. There's only one who can, the first lover. There's only one who can achieve your salvation and mine, the one who first loved me. There is only one action that saves us, and it's the cross of Christ. And the pain that is caused because I cannot myself advance another salvation is the excruciating mission that I have been called to. And is the excruciating mission that each of you has been called to fight for the salvation of the other, to fight for the entry into heaven of the other. And the reason that there is so much division, and the reason that there can be so much hatred and impatience, the reason that gossip reigns supreme, the reason that lust and envy and pride and ego take over our bodies, the reason that we go into all of these things is because love is too excruciating to hold on to. And we are weak, and because we are weak, we come off of the excruciating pain of the cross to find some kind of sinful comfort. In other words, we take our eyes off of the prize. We take our eyes off of the mission, and we lose focus. And we are never in control. It is Christ ex crucio who remains in control. It is Christ ex crucio who continues to seek the purpose and the mission of our salvation. And in the church, in her love for us, we are presented with this liturgy, this three-part, 3-day, one unified liturgy of the sacred Triduum, to put our eyes back on the purpose and mission for which we were created, the salvation of souls. The reason the church was founded, the salvation of souls. The reason that my parents and every married couple has ever united in holy matrimony, the salvation of souls. The reason for which I was ordained a priest, the salvation of souls. The reason that any woman has given birth, the salvation of souls. We are drawn back to that mission. And we are charged to hold that focus. And the church in her wisdom provides us this refocusing every year, where the liturgies become more dramatic and they become different. When we leave this evening, after the part of this liturgy has ended, please do not lose focus. Leave in silence, for the Lord will be resting in the tomb, and we will hold in silence in this building vigil for his resurrection. Do not lose focus and grow distracted. Hold your focus by holding your fast. The fast of Good Friday does not end at midnight. It ends at the beginning of the Easter Vigil at 8 p.m. tomorrow. The fast holds through the night, through the day tomorrow, in quiet. And in this building, silence. To reorient our minds and our hearts, that our complaining voices stop. Our worrying about outside things becomes still. Our distraction with screens and with mindless chatter is silenced. Because the church is busy about refocusing us for the mission, the salvation of our souls.